Whatever. We don't have to talk about her. We have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, let me
From
find
Los
the.
Angeles,
Hold on,
California.
let me find the fucking thing.
No, there's no going back. There's no going back.
All right, fine.
We're the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Hello there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name's Kevin Kraft, joined once again by a man who has proudly thrown his pants and underwear out the window and is currently thrusting his boner into a lime jello mold. That's Geoff Clark. And beaming to us from the inside of your dad's dick, the bearded booger-eating kidney stone known as Shuddy Boy.
I don't like that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just completely spaced out of my intro. I forgot that this is audio first and just waved. Oh, hey, guys. I'm here too.
That one was for the 5 people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Wayne's World, our commercial breaks. Same type of logic.
Yeah. Doesn't exactly work. I mean, I do have enough sound bites of you if you want to just hand signal. I could probably just interpret the rest. I mean, Jesus Christ, your snack attacks, Geoff, are just... They are epic. I mean...
I appreciate that.
Oh, no. Wait a second. Yeah, everybody has been hearing these ones.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
When Geoff burned his mouth on a Trader Joe's buffalo cheese chicken filling popper. What are those fucking things called?
Buffalo chicken style poppers, I think was the full name.
I gotta say, I went and got one of those. I was in Trader Joe's and then saw it in the freezer section. And I was like, all I heard in my head was,
ow! Ow!
And I had to grab it. I was like, I got to see what's up with these things.
Did you burn your tongue on them?
No. I used Jeff's video as a cautionary tale. I let them cool for a while, and then I took really gentle bites, so when my teeth broke the threshold of the crispy fillo into the pocket of ground up chicken, cheese, and buffalo sauce, I got a real good gauge on the temperature, and then was like, okay, this is safe to just fully bite and chew now. And those are fucking delicious. Oh my God, are they good.
Dude, the Trader Joe's like frozen appetizers are delicious. Like they have those, they have mac and cheese bites, they have Brazilian cheese bread, they got toasted raviolis. All these are fucking really, really good. I've snack attacked a few of them, actually.
I got to try those raviolis. That sounds pretty good.
Raviolis are delicious. I have an air fryer, so I cook them in the air fryer. You can bake them, and I'm sure they're bomb. But dude, Trader Joe's, I mean, I've said this a million times. They fucking kill it with some things, and some things are epic whiffs. But I'm willing to try like everything from Trader Joe's once, and like their new shit at least once.
I got a text late last week from Rent of her holding up a box of one of those, the buffalo chicken things. Because we both watched that video a couple of times and laughed our ass off at your pain and suffering. And then I immediately just texted her back a picture of me holding a box of them.
Oh, wow. See, I'm helping moving snacks for Trader Joe's. They should cut me in.
They should. They should give you a kickback. And then I watched your Valentine's Day one, which was like, what was that, a Little Debbie thing or a Hostess thing?
Hostess Baby Bundt Strawberry Cheesecake snacks. Really good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you almost did like a whole little mini podcast. You covered a lot of topics. You were ranting about things, railing on Valentine's Day, and then you just went into one of the most graphic snack attacks I think I've ever heard. Like, yeah. Shuddy, I don't know if you've seen it.
Not yet, no.
As just like a little enticement to people that aren't on the Patreon. Here's a small little sample of what you're missing when Geoff fucking tries out a new pastry.
Excited to Felch just come right out of this little fucking hole. Sugar cum. Tastes good.
I mean, you talked about felching cream out of a little hole, then you tongue darted it with a little oh, and then just instantly remarked that it tasted good.
Did I at least use the felching verb correctly?
I mean, yeah, it was. It's like a little bundt cake that has the center bored out, but that little hole has filled up with the cream and frosting. So there is a hole full of cream, and felch is when someone blows a load in someone's asshole and then sucks it out with a straw. So, yeah.
Right, I nailed it then.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for, yeah. Excited to Felch just come right out of this little fucking hole. Tastes good.
Can you clip that to just him saying that he's excited to felch the cum?
Excited to Felch just come right out of this little fucking hole. I mean, you just want this removed? I mean, I think it works.
No, I just wanted to end with him saying the whole thing out of this fucking hole. We don't need to have him say it's good. I just want to be able to.
Yeah, what happened to you, Shuddy?
I have no fucking idea. I did a
Advil,
dab
two
like
of them.
2 hours ago, and my brain is just frazzled. It's also been inventory day, so I've been staring at numbers and spreadsheets all day.
Today's your data entry day of the work week?
Yeah.
Nice. I like those days where you just shut off your brain and hit fucking copy, alt, paste, or whatever a bunch of times.
Oh, I wish it was that
Tab, alt,
easy.
copy, paste.
I was analyzing
Oh, no.
and reviewing data.
Oh, I hate reviewing data and analyzing things.
Yeah. I only do that with sports, and it's really tough. I'm not even that good at it.
Well, I'm sorry your brain is broken, Shuddy Boy.
I'm sorry my brain is broken. Hopefully I will get my shit together.
Well, if you don't, Geoff will come and tongue dart your ass.
Yeah, I'll felch you back to sober.
Belch me back to health.
Dude, yesterday I had a fucking epic cheat day. Because I've been pretty good. Diet is moving in the right direction, but as far as working out, I get on the bike every day. Every day I'm on that stupid motherfucker. And I'm doing my push-ups and working with the weights and stuff, so I'm trying to... The goal is I want to look better when I turn 40 this summer. So I have a very clear, sharp deadline and goal that, I've got a little under 7 months. So I think I should be okay. But I don't know. I'm trying, but wow, yesterday did I go hard on the cheat day. Fucking Cheesecake Factory for breakfast.
Oh my God. I didn't even know they did breakfast.
They don't. I had pasta.
At what time?
Wow.
It
Did
was...
Rembrandt go with you on the suicide mission?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah,
Jeez.
we bonded over our belief that if you don't fuck with Cheesecake Factory and you don't have a go-to order, I don't trust you.
Oh, that's not fair. I haven't been to Cheesecake Factory for anything besides cheesecake in like 6 years.
You're a son of a bitch. Aren't you
the
on...
menu's fucking huge.
I know. That's the exact reason why everybody should have a go-to meal, because there's something for everybody. Look at
Raven
that.
got me a Cheesecake Factory gift card for my birthday.
I
What a
mean,
wonderful child you raised.
that is excellent. Shuddy, do you have a go-to order?
I do, but you're not gonna like it. I get their
Was it like an onion stuffed onion?
jambalaya.
Why wouldn't I like that?
Well, it has onions in it.
It's all right.
But yeah, it's this just giant bowl of. It's actually really good. And then They have. I don't have a particular favorite cheesecake. I just usually order a sample of them for the table.
I think out of all the chain restaurants, Cheesecake Factory is the most American. Like, they're not comparing it to McDonald's or fast food, but like cheesecake is probably the best of America. That
I feel like Cheesecake Factory is arguably the best of America because it has
that's
everything.
what I meant to say.
I mean,
Yeah,
it has.
sorry.
It's got Asian food, Italian food. It's got like sandwiches, salads, crazy appetizers, bunch of fucking cocktails. There's like New Orleans style food. Shuddy's is the jambalaya. Mine's is the bistro shrimp. Rent likes this like Cajun New Orleans style pasta.
I like that too. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Rent
That's one of my go-tos. That's delicious.
It did break my heart a little bit when they didn't have those the Buffalo Blasts, which are very, very similar to the Trader Joe's things.
They're like buffalo egg rolls, right? Like buffalo chicken egg rolls. Yeah, those are good too.
Yeah, I ordered them, and the guy walked away, and then he came back. He's like, "Ooh, I am sorry, but we are out of the Buffalo Blasts," and my fucking knuckles turned white. And then 5 minutes later, a waiter walked by with a tray, and one of the dishes on there was the Buffalo Blast. So someone just beat me to the last fucking remnants of it. But what's up?
Cheesecake Factory is a publicly traded company.
Ooh, how's the stock doing?
It's up 74 cents today.
What's it trading at?
$35.68 a share as of closing a couple minutes right now.
I might have to diversify my portfolio a little bit. Get some cheesecake action.
I've never seen a fucking Cheesecake Factory close down. I don't know. It just feels like straight profit.
Yeah.
Do you walk into there and be like, "Excuse me, I'm an owner"?
I'm a shareholder. Let me get the cheesecake. Knock $5 off that cheesecake.
Yeah. Give
I'm
me
a
some
shareholder.
Buffalo Blast.
What are you doing for me? How many shares do you have? 2.
I demand 2 plates of Buffalo Blasts and an NFT. Now.
Wait, so despite going that early in the morning, you still made a cheesecake move, correct?
No, he didn't.
I didn't.
Wait, are you fucking with me?
No. I wish I was. Didn't get cheesecake
on
because...
one hand, that's like a super fat guy move to just go to Cheesecake Factory just like for shits and not for shits and gigs, for fun or for to eat, but it's also epically lame to not get cheesecake.
It is, but we already had a backup dessert move. So
what kind of moves are you making that you're on a Sunday morning, you're getting breakfast at Cheesecake Factory and already have a breakfast dessert move locked and loaded?
Went home and made Zelda cookies.
Well, Rant made Zelda cookies, right? And you kind of helped.
We both made them.
Isn't she like an awesome cookie maker? I don't know. That's one of your talents.
She is, but we used my family's recipe for Christmas cookies and just made regular ones.
That's cool.
Because she does bake the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever had in my life. And she's always trying to... And we watched a lot of Great British Baking Show this weekend, too. So she wanted to figure out how to make... Because she got me... Like, one of my Christmas presents was Zelda-themed cookie cutters. So she was like, today, let's try those out. And she went on YouTube and watched how to make homemade frosting. So we fucking made the frosting ourselves. And the batter. And then fucking dyed it all with food coloring. And piped these motherfuckers on. And they're pretty fucking solid. So I was eating, every time she turned away, I would like pick up a big blob of the cookie dough and eat it. Because I'm an infant. And then ate a bunch of those cookies.
Salmonella.
And then fucking In-N-Out for dinner.
Damn, dude. That's a power eating day, and I appreciate that.
I master chefed it up last night. And
way?
made risotto from scratch.
Well, you should have sent me a photo, and I could have given you a food chub.
Oh yeah. What food chub do you give this?
I don't know. I mean, there's a healthy layer of frosting on that cookie, and that's inspiring. It tastes delicious. I'm not that into like sugar cookies with frosting. I will sugar cookies without frosting are kind of impossible. So I'll give that one a 7.4 chub, food chub. I mean, I'm sure it tastes much better, but like again, I'm not that into sugar cookies, and I don't really know anything about Zelda.
Wait, is a 7.4 a 74?
Yeah. Remember, it's a 10 scale or 0 to 10 scale.
I forgot.
I know.
It's been
I have
so
so
long.
many different grading systems. I should have just given it like 3.75 dicks.
Yeah, I need a conversion chart.
Yeah, dick conversion chart for my grading.
Yeah, from dick sucking to food chub to snack sommelier scoring.
I know. I need a flat just number that I work with.
Yeah, or we just slap that on the back of all Lisa Frank Trapper Keepers going forward.
What how do you not like get a cheesecake and split it and then still make the cookies? Did you know it was a full day of gluttony, or did these things just pile on each other?
They just piled on.
Man, you really should have did the cheesecake. The cheesecake probably could have saved you from making the cookies, right? Because then if you got cheesecake, there's no way you're going back and make cookies. Then you would. Cookies are a gift that keeps on giving. I mean, I guess you ate some yesterday, and you have how many did you make?
A little over a dozen. And then there was some left over that wouldn't fit in the cookie cutters, so I just made a dick. They got fucking the Zelda shield here.
Okay.
Navi.
Sure.
Fucking went for it.
Wait, do you know what he's talking about?
I have no fucking idea what he's talking about.
Yeah,
You're not a Zelda guy either? I
No.
didn't. Oh, wow. I just figured you would be into that. You and Kevin are usually lock and step on this gay shit, but I guess not this time.
You're such a fucking maniac, Jeff.
Outside of your bulking Sunday or bulking day, whatever day of the weekend was, what other cool thing? Did you see any new movies?
I didn't. Because there weren't really any new ones out.
Yeah, this was a shitty weekend for releases.
But I feel like this weekend I am trying to squeeze in. I mean, we already got the tickets for Jackass. I'm trying to gently nudge Rent into seeing Moonfall on Friday. Because we both like big, dumb apocalypse movies. And
it looks pretty good, actually.
I've heard that it's awesome and stupidly awesome, which I'll take in apocalypse movies, especially when fucking Roland Emmerich is back. Guy's the king of mass destruction.
Yeah, he does it the best.
Now he's going to crush the earth with the moon? Cool. I don't care how stupid the dialogue is. The dumber the better.
Yeah.
But I did start watching something this morning, actually.
Like a series?
Yeah.
Okay, we just start.
I got 2 episodes into All of Us Are Dead. Have you heard about that?
Nope.
It's a Korean zombie series.
Okay.
So
is it all in subtitles?
Yeah.
Is it by like the same guys who did Squid Game?
No, but it's definitely Korea still trying to like press the heat of Squid Game.
I mean, Korea's been on fire, right? They got Parasite. That was from a Korean director. It's a Korean movie, right?
Yep.
Squid Game. And you're saying you like this or no?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
All of
dope.
Us Are Dead. It's called.
Yep.
Where is it?
Netflix.
Okay.
So it's 12 episodes. They're almost all the episodes are just like a little bit over an hour in length. And I've made it through the first two. And the first one, is a lot of quote unquote world building and character building, but it all takes place at a high school in Korea. And they explain, I think, the beginning of episode 2, they explain what caused the zombie outbreak. So I'm kind of, I don't necessarily need an explanation every time. Like, Walking Dead never got into why there was a zombie outbreak, I don't think, and I was totally cool with that. Sometimes when they try to explain it away, it's a little cheesy or doesn't work, but I feel the way they did it in this one it's fairly solid. I'll buy that. It's a unique take, a unique cause of a zombie outbreak, and the fact that it's all localized in a school. I have seen that there's an anime called High School of the Dead, which I think I might have watched one episode once a million years ago, but so I guess throwing a bunch of zombies in a high school isn't an exactly groundbreaking premise, but it's also weird to be like, man, how are you stretching a fucking 12 episode, hour-long episode each series out of a zombie movie? And so far, they're killing it. They introduce a lot of characters, and then they all kind of get separated, and you're following different little packs of survivors. And after the first episode, I was like, okay, cool, decent. That was interesting. Just let it roll and autoplay into the second one, and then the second one's got a lot of action. It's pretty fucking gory. The zombies are kind of Train to Busan-ish, sticking in the Korean zombie genre.
Can you further explain that?
Yeah,
Okay.
None of us have watched that yet.
God damn, you should. It is so epic. A kid in the second episode even makes reference to it. He's like, okay, so these are zombies, right? Train to Busan? Anybody? But
he said that in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if someone gets bit, they tend to turn really quickly, and they do the whole like body contorting thing, and they play sound effects of bones crunching, and they're like, and then they start
turn around all zombified.
Yeah, and they got like bulging veins in their face, and their eyes go all fucking crazy, and they're super fast. They're like the 28 Days Later zombies.
I know those zombies.
Yeah, but I mean, it's sick. After the second one ended, I was like, damn, if we didn't have to record MSPH today, I would just let this keep rolling.
Dude, this like the screenshots and like the Netflix.com like profile of the show actually looks really sick. Like just looking at like the screenshots of all of the episodes, I have confidence that this is probably a pretty cool series.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Squid Game. Obviously, the analogy is pretty spot on since the same country, but just looked at the screenshots, watched the trailer, and was like, I think this is going to be good. And it turned out it was like a fucking international sensation. I don't know. I feel like this could be good.
Yeah, Koreans got their shit together.
Hopefully it just doesn't turn fucking lame like Walking Dead.
I know. It seems like... I don't want to put my foot in my mouth because there's still 10 fucking episodes left, but so far there's none of that boring, whiny Walking Dead saccharine taste to it. When they actually, I feel like you can't do a zombie movie or a zombie series without someone losing their best friend and a sad moment when somebody goes. And they have those, and they're done effectively. And there's, when they put all these kids that are trapped in rooms or trapped somewhere, and they use these ingenious ways of getting out, it's pretty cool. It's not just retreading the same shit. And it goes quick. Sometimes I check my phone a lot when I'm watching hour-long episodes of something, but these fucking 2 episodes just blew right past. Good shit.
All right.
Shout out to the Koreans.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
With suspense, thriller, horror. That's their wheelhouse.
Yeah. I mean, I think you turned me onto that Korean zombie movie, the one that #alive.
Yeah.
Right? That was sick. I
know
love
I
that.
saw it. I don't remember if I talked to you about it first or got you into it, but yeah, I definitely watched it. It was good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I never checked out that Korean series on Netflix about big gorilla demons that come up from hell and beat the fuck out of people. I watched the first episode.
Watch that.
I never finished it. Yeah, it was. Did you finish the whole thing, Shuddy?
Yeah, it's really good.
Man, these Koreans are just gonna steal all my time.
I know. We're gonna have Korean barbecue. Or no, never mind. We're doing Thai.
Yep, you cockblocked me on the Korean barbecue. I thought we were, but you already ate some.
Yeah, Korean.
You can't have it on Thursday. Like you don't. That's not enough time in between.
Nah, I mean I've had it like twice over the past like month or so.
What a cock!
Oh my god!
Wow. Plus, I haven't had Thai in a long time, and Thai up in Hollywood is goddamn delicious.
Shuddy, have you ever come with us to a Rouen Pear adventure? I'll take that as a no.
We went to Road to Seoul.
Yeah, so that's Korean barbecue.
Yeah, we haven't done Thai, just Korean barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch. There's like a Thai town, I think, in Hollywood. And there's like a few like Thai restaurant plazas. And there's this one that we've been going to since Kevin moved to Hollywood called Rouen Pear. And it's like seriously in like a plaza next to like 5 or 4 different Thai restaurants. It's kind of crazy that they all exist and they all like seemingly do well. But
yeah.
Rouen Pear is like honestly my favorite Thai food ever. They have a duck curry that's just fucking bomb. And yeah, we've been there a bunch of times, dude, over the years. I'm looking forward to going back this Thursday. Boys night out. Yep. Dude, did you buy an extra ticket for Paul? Because Paul's got COVID.
I did, yeah. So if you know anybody that wants to jump on that extra ticket.
What about Ran? Get her involved.
Nah. She has no I tried. She has no interest.
Oh, all right.
She was like, wait a second, who's going? I was like, oh, it's me and House Clark. She's like, I'll let you guys handle that one.
Oh, wow. Is it Cheech or is it me? Who didn't she like?
It's no. It's not.
It's fucking Cheech, isn't it? That piece of shit in his fucking goulash.
Yeah, Cheech. He said some shit when you weren't around at the 626 night market that really didn't.
Grabbed her ass.
Yeah, it didn't sit well with her.
On behalf of House Clark, I apologize, Rant.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. Try to get someone involved there, but dude, I mean, Moonfall's coming out, but it seems like all is quiet on the movie front until Batman. I mean, I'm actually into that. Like, Batman's the only like superhero who I think I'll watch reboots on, but these motherfuckers have some nerves putting out a 3-hour Batman movie. You hear this is going to be 3 hours?
Yeah.
Unfucking believable, these cocksuckers.
Jeez. But is that too much Batman for you?
That's too much anything for me. Like, how many 3-hour movies are good? Like JFK?
Aren't sports games like 7 hours?
Yeah, but dude, you could gamble on like a million different things within those sports games.
Yeah, but that's like a million hours and Batman's not even in it once.
And not everybody gambles on sports.
Well, I can't speak for those fucking schnooks. All I'm saying is that I gamble on sports and I'm interested the whole time. I mean, I'm going to go see Batman. The trailer looks awesome. Pattinson's doing the fucking thing. He looks like he could be a good Batman. I'm just saying, like 3 hours, like Jesus Christ. Can't wrap it up a little faster, fellas?
I know, like most people, I was very hopeful we were getting an R-rated Batman movie. Especially with how brutal that first teaser trailer seemed to be when it came out. Of him just like punching some henchman into a bloody pulp. Expected to see like Ralph Wiggum in the corner crying like, he's already dead. Stop, Batman.
So I wonder how much money is lost by going from PG-13 to rated R.
I mean, it
Or
helped.
how much
It
is
helped
gained by
Deadpool.
keeping it.
Look how much money Deadpool made.
It made more because it was R, is what you're saying.
I think they've proven that you can make R-rated superhero movies and make a boatload of cash.
I mean,
If
the
word
Joker
gets out
did
that
it.
it's Joker. What's the other one? Logan. Logan was fucking sick. R-rated, made a ton of money.
So why are they pussy out here? Do you know?
I don't know. If you can make an R-rated Wolverine movie, you can probably make an R-rated Batman movie. But I could also see the studio being like, are we seriously about to put out a fucking R-rated Batman movie? There's going to be a Batman movie out that parents can't take their kids to. And I say, yeah, do it. Fuck those little shits.
Fuck those kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like most parents would ignore that anyways. Like, how bad's it going to be? They know there's not going to be titties.
Yeah.
Or there's probably not going to be. It'd be much cooler if there were titties, let me tell you. But there's probably not going to be titties. It's probably going to be an R for some profanity and
violence.
Crazy violence. Yeah.
Who are you?
Violence, if you will.
I'm fucking Batman.
I'm motherfucking Batman.
Show me your tits.
God damn it, that's the Batman I want to see. just fucking banging out Catwoman.
Catwoman, are you presenting?
Catwoman, give me the Predator.
Yeah, it's a nice looking Predator. I'm fucking Batman.
Has anyone heard Batman's voice? Robert Pattinson's Batman voice? Have they done that in the trailer yet?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. It's passable.
As corny as Christian. All right, cool.
I don't think, because between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, he really amped up that throaty, grumbly voice.
I feel like they just gave him more lines, but maybe. All right, yeah, maybe he ramped it up a little bit.
And the lines were longer too. It's easier to swallow when it's just a quick like, I'm Batman, but when he's like, you're wrong, Joker. This city just showed you that it's full of he gets like winded.
Yeah, he does. I noticed that.
Let me get my breath. This city just showed you that it's full of people that are looking to do good. Show me your tits. But still, I mean, I'll take 3 hours of it. I'll take an R-rated one. If you want to give me an R-rated Batman, do it fucking 6 hours, no intermission. I will not even take a piss break in the theater. I'll piss my pants.
I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could.
I'll go Richard Christie style. I'll wear a diaper to the theater. I'll piss myself. I'll fucking shit myself. Rentmer can sit 2 rows back.
Wait, what did he do that for?
Oh, every concert he goes to.
Wait, he wears a diaper to every concert he goes to?
Yeah, so he can just press himself up to the front row and get wasted and not have to constantly go and take beer pisses and like lose his spot up close to the stage. He just keeps pissing.
That must have been like once he committed to that move, it must be such like a comforting feeling. Like, all right, I'm cool with shitting in my pants, so fuck it, let's roll.
I should clarify. I don't think he actually ever took a shit in them.
Fair. Well, I mean, if he needed to.
I mean, he pissed himself past the point of diaper saturation, where it like
leaked through.
It expanded to its full size. Probably looked like he was wearing an inner tube, and then just leaked out on the floor all over him. I mean, before he started doing that, he told Howard there were times where he would just unzip his pants or like pull his dick down his short leg and just piss on the floor.
Jeez, man. That's commitment.
So the diapers were actually a step up.
Shuddy, have you ever done that at a punk concert?
No.
Oi, oi, oi. Hey, nobody
I always go to the bathroom.
Time out on the mosh pit. I gotta go take a leak.
No, look, I'm pissing in my pants right now. That's punk rock, right? Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, man.
Shuddy Boy, you fucking went snowboarding last week, right?
Yes.
And you're still alive? I don't.
You're not wearing a neck brace.
That I feel relatively normal.
I don't see any casts. Oh wow, you got fucked up, huh?
I either really pulled something right here, or I bruised a rib.
On your on your side. I mean,
and it was like the first real wreck I had of the day.
I mean, I'm watching videos of you going right now. And I mean, you took one of the, for a beginner at least, one of the worst spills that you possibly can, and that's when you're sliding down on your board, facing forward, board is completely sideways, and then your toes catch in the front. And it just, anytime that happens, it just springboard launches you directly onto your face. And
well,
looks like you took quite a fall.
The video that you're seeing is the second time I did that. The time before it, I ended up doing that because I almost bowled Sharon over.
Oh, so and you don't know how to stop yet. So instead of just like using your heels to stop, you use your toes and just face plant.
Well, so what happened was I got better. At first, I was having a very hard time getting the physics of keeping the board going down the mountain face first, like sideways and not nose first. And I got up. I started going nose first with a head of steam, no idea how to stop or effectively turn, and turned just in time to miss Sharon, but kicked the whole end of the board forward, like the whole board sideways, caught the toe edge, and hit the ground so hard on my chest that I knocked the wind out of me.
Oh my Christ.
Damn, dude. Would have been it for me.
And that's the fall where I think I hurt myself, because right here hurts really bad still. So it's been a few days of really, really knowing how badly my body hurts. And we only stopped snowboarding because I could not physically take any more abuse.
Oh, God, Sharon, I've had enough.
No, I wanted to keep going. I really did. It was getting harder and harder to lift myself up off the ground. And like Friday, I could barely move. Yes, Saturday was better. Yesterday was better. Today is fine other than right here.
Man, is that why you took Advil?
No, I have a headache, or had a headache before we started. That's why I took the Advil. I'm glad that's over with. But it's been fun. It was fun. I want to do it again, but it sounds like I may not be allowed to.
What? Who's not allowing you to?
If you are going to get this hurt, I don't know if it's a good idea if we should go snowboarding again.
I mean, I think, okay, so you did hurt your ribs, but the majority of the other pain is probably from falling on your butt a lot and then just sore muscles.
My knees. So Friday, my knees were killer because I did get to the. I panic a lot. I panic a lot because I don't understand the physics of it well enough, and end up leaning forward just a little too bit when I'm doing the falling leaf, and caught the toe edge quite a bit. So my knees were super sore. My abs were really sore. A lot of it is just from being out of shape and now being over 200 pounds again.
Oh no.
So
no.
So
you crossed the 200 marker again, huh?
Yeah, yesterday when I got on the scale, I was 201.2.
Hey.
Fully clothed in a belly full of poop, so we won't. Maybe I'm a shade under 200.
Yeah, we can get you down to a flat 200.
Yeah, I mean, did you weigh yourself after you pooped?
No.
It's a good way to find out how big your poop was.
Just the thing that Kevin's most interested in.
Yeah.
How many Kirks was it?
But once I'm going to start. I signed up for DDP yoga. I'm taking this seriously because I need some flexibility. The only way I can get up on a snowboard is from my knees. I'm not flexible enough to get up from my butt.
I mean, look, I can. It's definitely tough. You definitely get an ab workout because going from seated on a snowboard to a standing position it's probably like doing 5 sit-ups at once. So like every time you get back up, it is a little bit like, oh God, how many more of those do I have in me? And I was doing that same move where I'd be on my knees and then just stand up, but then you're instantly on your board, so you have to take off. And for a beginner, I can see where that would be a problem.
Well, yeah, because then as a beginner, I'm facing up the mountain, so I have to completely spin around to get to falling leaf.
Yeah, there's probably some pain in your afternoon, huh?
And then I just feel like I'm going apparently a lot faster than I actually am, and then panic and get squirrely.
Well, I say you keep going with it.
I want to keep going with it. I want to go snowboarding this week.
Well, what if Sharon's like, all right, it's either He-Man or snowboarding. You can only pick one fucking hobby.
I'll stop buying He-Man toys.
Oh, baby. He's really into the game.
I'm committed. Like I was so frustrated with myself that I just could not take any more punishment. Like I wanted to keep going, but every time I hit the ground and tried to get up, my body was screaming and telling me that I need to throw in the towel.
Sharon's all like, Shuddy, you want to get a hot chocolate? No. Come on, don't make me feel better. I don't care. I don't want one.
Destroyed right now. I'm fucking destroyed right now.
Oh, man. So you said you're going to sign up for DDP yoga. I just started doing DDP yoga again. What do you mean sign up? Don't you just have the DVDs? You just pop
I don't have the DVDs. I signed up for the app.
Oh, that's actually probably better. I only have
the workout plan and stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to give that. I signed up for 3 months.
Man, I would love to
mix it in?
No, I haven't. I've mostly just been doing, the bike, push-ups, some free weight stuff in my apartment, and that's it. But boy, would I love to see some video snippets of Shuddy Boy doing yoga to chuck up on the Patreon.
I just started doing some DDP yoga just to mix into days that I don't feel like going to the gym, but I got to get out of the gym or else I'm never going to really leave the house. This weekend when I was at the gym, dude, I saw the girl that fucking smoked me in basketball.
No way.
I was fucking shook. Now, every time I go to the gym, I always walk.
It's like when you see a bully that stuffed you into the locker.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Oh, don't see me.
So every time I go to the gym, I go by the basketball court first just to see, if anyone's playing or what's going on over there. Then I'll go to the sauna, stretch in the sauna, warm up essentially before I'll either play basketball if people are still there or I'll just lift weights. But I went and I saw her and I spent a little longer in the sauna just hoping that she wouldn't be there when I got out.
Oh, man.
Because I couldn't not go back in there, not show my face, but I really didn't want to get my ass handed to me. And I was watching her play against these other guys. She was busting these dudes' ass.
So wait a second. I mean,
cooking them.
She clearly just bowls over any dude that steps on the court with her. So why were you afraid to show your face? You think she would have remembered you and then be like, hey, everybody, point and laugh. There's that guy I beat a couple weeks ago.
No, but I just didn't because, all right, so one of the guys that she was playing, really, he's an older dude, but he really likes playing with me because I can play. I can shoot and he likes being on my team. So I knew if I went in there, he's getting his ass whipped by her. He'd been like, "Oh, I'm going to take him and we'll win." And we wouldn't have won. she would have busted my ass too, you know?
Did you like sneak a photo of her? Or
no,
any video?
I didn't. We ended up, I went in there. I was going to show face, like, fuck it, whatever. I'll get my ass busted by this girl. But we ended up playing on the same team and we just like massacred everyone.
Wait, you were her teammate?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. There was no chance we were losing.
What was it, 4-on-4?
No, it was we played 1 2-on-2 game, then we played 1 3-on-3 game, and it was just like.
So you did a 2-on-2 match with this girl as her teammate.
Yeah.
Did you get her name?
And it was.
I mean, we don't have to say it, but is she actually in the WNBA or anything?
No. All right. So I told her like the entire situation. Like I told her like I told her between two
I'm
flushes.
not gonna lie. I'm afraid of you.
Yeah. No. I was like. I told her about between two flushes. I told her about her MSPH notoriety for biting me, and she was really soft spoken and like. She's really nice. She's a nice girl. She's like, oh, that's funny. I think that's, you know, she
By
just
the way,
laughed about it.
We also do this show called Queef or No Queef. You should come on sometime.
I think it was the same day we recorded Queef or No Queef with Noboa actually.
Oh, wow.
But I know I talked to her about it. I was like, yeah, like everyone, like I told my podcast how this girl, you busted my ass. And I was so mad. Like and she was like, yeah, I could tell you were pissed. Like,
oh shit.
Because like, I honestly, and I talked about it a million times already, but like no one has worn me out. Like that girl wore me out. Like she busted my ass and
Man.
It was good watching, like going there and watching her just beat up on guys worse. They could not do anything to stop her. It was awesome.
I would love to I hope you got some way to contact her so you can like join forces with her again, because that could be the remake of White Men Can't Jump. You and her just hustling everybody on any public basketball court, because they probably look at her and say, oh, she's a girl, she can't play. And then look at you and you're a bigger guy and you're white, so you can't play. And then you just fucking steamroll them.
If we play 1s and 2s, like me and her can shoot our asses off. If we played 1s and 2s, we would have an 8-0 lead to 15. Like before they even started defending us. Like, man. Like it would just be sick. Yeah, I'd be sick to play with her on like that level. But like, her name's, it was like Shanti or something. And she just goes by Sean. And she's 27 and she played college basketball at this place in upstate California called East Point. And I either misheard her or it doesn't exist. Cause like I told Ginger, I was texting Ginger at the time. Like when I was in the sauna, I hit him up on Slack and I was like, oh my fucking God, she's here. She's fucking here. He's like, who are you at the coffee shop? You mean the goat? I'm like, no, I'm at the fucking gym. That girl is here.
Man.
He's like, are you going to play her? I was like, I don't know, dude. I'm hiding in the sauna right now.
This is such a funny turn of events. I never expected that the two of you would one day join forces and just stomp people.
Yeah, it was kind of random because it was like we had to shoot to see how the teams are going to break. But I just followed her and she hit her shot. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll hit my shot and fuck yeah. Like me and her are going to play. And like, it was easy. Like I went at like half speed because I just knew she would massacre the other guy. It was awesome.
Did you notice the facial expressions in your opponents when you trounced them?
Yeah. Yeah. They were pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I talked to them afterwards. Like after she left, they stuck around. They're like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, dude. She busted my ass like she busted your guys' ass a couple weeks ago. And like the guy that I played with, like, again, like thinks I'm like really good. Like he likes playing with me. He's just like, what? She gave it to you like that too? I was like, yeah, dude, she can play. Like it's crazy. But yeah, no, I just talked to her. I told her that, you know, I bitched about it on the podcast. She said it was really funny. It's crazy because she moves like an old lady, but like she's just so smooth. Like she just is really coordinated and knows how to play basketball. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, dude, it was awesome playing with her because we just got the just bust some other people's asses. But I straight up was in the sauna texting Ginger, like, I don't know if I can go out there, man. Like, I might just fucking melt away in this thing.
I got to say, I never saw this it turning out this way, and I'm actually very happy that it did. I think that's like a cool entry in this saga of you getting stomped, and then the two of you join up, and she turns out to be like a really nice person. And
yeah, she's sweet, and she knew like. I was pissed because I seriously spent like an hour and a half playing her and got my ass whooped for an hour and a half. And by the end of it, like I was like mad, like fuck, this is fucking stupid. You're really gonna do this like this? You're gonna treat me like this? But yeah, I mean, I
like that she remembered you and was like, oh yeah, I remember you, and I could tell that you were pissed off.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, she says she doesn't play that much anymore, so what? I was like one of the last times that she played. Yeah, I mean,
wow.
I guess she works at like UPS. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, seriously. Like, if the two of you don't join forces, you're fucking leaving money on the table. Just become basketball court hustlers. I mean, it's probably dangerous, but
yeah, for sure. I mean, the parts where the games where there's the best money is probably the most dangerous, unfortunately.
I mean, as long as you don't like, just leave the hustling part out of it. Don't like throw 2 games and then be like, "Here's $10,000. Can we have a rematch?" and then smoke them. Like, just whip everybody's ass from the get go.
Yeah, just straight up. Like, no, we can play. We got our money. Let's go. But yeah, no, it was cool playing with her, and man. She's a monster. What a scary, scary woman.
What would happen if you went 1-on-1 against her? Do you think you would score a basket?
Yeah, for sure. I would probably like make it close. I can maybe even beat her, but I mean, if we played 10 times, she's probably beat me 6 or 7.
So I think I spent some time last week, a lot of fucking time, filling out a questionnaire / survey from Patreon. And apparently they're going to be revamping a lot of things in the coming months. And some stuff that I'm actually really excited about, stuff that I've wanted in Patreon for a long time. So no longer are we going to have to host videos that are unlisted on YouTube and then just put links, like private links up for all of our video posts.
Straight to Patreon or
I think they're going to have their own video hosting thing, which is going to be fucking awesome. They're also going to introduce like categories. So when people join and are like new people to Patreon and they're like, I've heard a lot of people and I've heard a lot of drops from the snack attacks. I kind of want to check those out. We can have a whole folder where people can be like, okay, I just want to watch Geoff do snack attacks. Okay, I just want to listen to Crafter Geoff. We can have that whole thing arranged, which is going to be fucking sweet.
Because it's just playlists for our videos or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't know if as many people utilize their Patreons the way we do with just so many different shows. But it sucks just having one constant timeline to have to search through. So I'm really pumped when we can have stuff like that. And then I think they're also going to do like piecemeal stuff. So if we ever did a live show or like, I don't know, we pulled some one-off thing and we wanted to sell it. Like, okay, anybody who wants to check this show out, it's like a $5 one-time payment. If we could convince her, we'll give her like half the purse, and then we just get a video of you two playing 1-on-1 and put it up on Patreon.
Cut her in?
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd be down.
Yeah.
I got to connect with her again. Now that we're on talking terms and she seems really nice, I'm going to try to meet her at the basketball court, or I know she works nighttime, so I'll have to catch her on the day one of these times. But yeah, I'll throw it out to her. Like, I got my podcast people interested in your skills. Like, let's try to ball up and get it on camera.
Hey, you want to make a little money?
I'll be your fucking basketball pimp. Be my bottom bitch, girl.
Like, and Geoff and I have also been talking about potentially launching a new show. Because I know Shuddy, you've got your watch along with Dom. I know your schedule's pretty full, but I don't want to force you to watch any more shit. I mean, you're more than welcome to guess whenever you'd like, but I don't know how enticing an anime show is to you.
Not very.
Did you hear the name? Have you heard the name yet?
And with how poorly received Masters of the Pooniverse was, I'm not interested in dipping my toes back into that water.
What, you're not doing Masters of the Pooniverse anymore?
It is on hiatus currently.
Oh, no.
It only came off of hiatus because Revelation Part 2 came out, but it was on hiatus prior to that.
Be honest, between us, is Don being a bitch about his contract?
No. I'm the one who's being a bitch. Shocking.
That's not like you. That is not your reputation.
So I pitched an idea, and I think we've even brought this up on the show. I just think it would be so funny to force Geoff to watch the first episode of an anime series and then get his thoughts on it. And it's not going to work with every series, but I've sampled a bunch, and I have a list. And I'm like, okay, this will 100% get a reaction out of Geoff. We've kind of been doggy paddling on it because our plates are pretty full with all the Patreon content we're already putting out. So I don't know if it would be feasible to get this on a regular schedule, but just something that comes out every once in a while. And we also would have to do this in the same room because I want to watch these episodes with Geoff. So I'll take some trips to Long Beach. You can take some trips up to Studio City. We can bank a couple. But I had members of Poo Team 6, a real true stoner, our buddy Arts, and Ginger and Juice. We were all just spitballing. Because now we're fucking locked in. Every time we introduce a new show on Patreon, there's got to be fucking queef in the title. There just has to be queef.
Absolutely.
After doing Supermarket Queefs and then Queef or No Queef, and they've both been massive successes, we have to just keep queefing. And
I cannot spread the word about other MSPH productions unless there's queef in the title.
Like we put queef into so many anime titles, and the one that made me laugh the hardest was Dragon Ball Queef. And there were some good ones.
I did hear that. You did mention that when we were recording Queef or No Queef.
Okay. Yeah. I we put it in a lot, and there were some winners, and there were ones where I laughed. But every time I revisited it in my head, I started laughing again at Dragon Ball Queef, and it also works well because Jeff's nickname is the Dragon, and also Dookie Boy the Cocksucker, but mostly the Dragon.
Mostly.
So I feel like now we just need to find somebody who can make us a little cover art thing and just turn Geoff and I into anime characters in a little square.
I hit up Bill Jackson. Even if I didn't like this idea, which I did when you initially brought it up, I was down. I don't know if I loved it, but I was down. Right when I heard the name, I was like, we cannot let that go to waste. We absolutely have to do this.
We have to move on Dragon Ball Queef.
Has to. Well, you can't lose a name or a title that fucking awesome.
So we're gonna try to make that happen. Hopefully as soon as next month. We'll see.
Yeah. I need to get feedback on this. Do we provide more or less Patreon uploads than other podcasts or other shows?
I think we have to be in the higher tier of Patreon generosity.
I mean, maybe we're not beating those assholes at Come Town, but we got to be better than most people.
Yeah, and I mean, the only reason there's not any new episodes of Crafter Geoff Shuddy Edition happening at the moment is because that show's on hiatus.
Yeah, and Next Level Chef just doesn't have a good enough format for that. The new Gordon Ramsay cooking competition show, which I do love. I watch it every time it's out, which is every Wednesday, except there was a new one last night. But yeah, I can't wait for MasterChef. They are doing season 12, right?
Yeah.
Or they already did it.
I don't know if they've done it, but I'm pretty sure Gordon Ramsay put something on his Instagram or some shit that, there's another season.
It's happening. It's going down. Food Chub's coming back, guys. Don't worry.
I don't know how they could stop after last season after it got the MSPH bump in viewership.
Yeah. I honestly, we need Autumn back. Would love to get her. Maybe there'll be someone just as hot. I mean, it's tough. It's tough when you consider her Instagram and social media content. She is a goddamn minx.
Yeah, talk about being generous. Whew.
Yeah, for sure.
That Instagram.
She has levels and platforms in her social media that
yeah.
We love Autumn.
All right, how are we doing? Hey, did you guys watch anything this past week?
We watched Ozark.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
finished
guys-
that as well.
Did you?
Well, I
Kevin?
finished it.
No, I haven't.
Did you finish it, Shuddy?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I did as well. So we'll let Kevin catch up. Hopefully he can catch up by
Nah, don't
I
wait
know.
on me. You guys can review it.
Jeff's take on it, especially in those first 4 episodes, was dead on. It is nuts, all the shit they get themselves into and out of. And it's
Fucking birds.
It's preposterous.
It's too much at this point.
No, I enjoyed it immensely. I liked it much better than last season. However, Ruth, super fucking annoying. It went from having the annoying brother to her being super fucking annoying.
I like the annoying brother towards the end, though.
To where in the last episode of this part, I was just ready for her to be gone.
I thought the annoying brother was like really well acted. Like I thought that guy did a good job.
Yeah, he killed it.
No, I guess me and Shuddy just differ on like the execution of the preposterous storylines. Like I just thought that it was a little like loosely written, weakly done. It was still like Laura Linney and Jason Bateman fucking kill it, right? They're awesome actors, and they do an awesome job. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready for this show to wrap up. I think there's 7 more episodes, so I'll definitely watch it. Like, I'm not aborting before the final season or anything like that. I don't know. I am a little disappointed, if I'm being honest, but whatever. It's tough to land a plane like that, when you kind of get it in motion, and so whatever. But how many Ozark dicks will you suck this season? Was
This season 375, 375 so far.
That's a respectable dick sucking.
Yeah, it was fun. We breezed through it. It was not a difficult watch. Lots of violence. Fucking Darlene Snell is just a horribly horrible person, and just out of her mind insane.
Yeah, Darlene is a trip of a character. I'll give it a 3.25. Yeah, don't differ much in Shuddy. I just didn't like it as much as him, apparently.
I've been seeing headlines that the second half of the season might drop sooner than expected, which I feel like would make sense for Netflix. Why are you gonna, if they're already ready and banked, plop them out,
like,
whip those fuckers out, right?
For sure. I mean, the kids aren't getting any younger, right? And they're still in high school. They're still in school, which is...
Yeah, Jonah is definitely looking older than 14.
Oh, yeah. Jonah definitely voted in the last election.
Yeah, I mean, just look at what's happening with the fucking Stranger kids. Or Stranger Things kids.
The Stranger kids.
The Stranger kids. I mean, those motherfuckers have, I think the chubby kid's got razor burn now. Yeah,
the kid Finn is...
He's balding. He's got male pattern baldness, and he's in 8th grade.
Kid Finn is being recruited to play college basketball.
Yeah.
Fucking dude's 6'8".
I can't believe Netflix didn't try to lock that up a little bit tighter, I feel like Stranger Things collectively is bigger than anything those kids are doing. And even, 11 went and did a Godzilla movie, and Finn went and did a Ghostbusters movie.
He also did It, right?
I think so, yeah. I think 1 or 2 of those kids is in It, right?
Yeah, Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah. Just fucking lock it in, get all the scripts written, film them super close together. This is the last season anyway. They should have just been a little bit tighter with this.
Yeah, do you think there's a chance that they didn't think it was going to be as successful if it was, or as it was?
I mean, they knew it immediately after the first season came out. That's way more than enough advance notice to get these 3 seasons a little closer together where they don't look fucking middle-aged by the time it wraps.
What the fuck is Finn Wolfhard doing? Why is
he is doing
too
a lot.
Busy? But I feel
like
before Stranger Things.
I feel like Netflix has a big enough dick to be like, okay, nothing really moves the needle like Stranger Things. I guess that is until Squid Game came out, but nothing moves the needle like Stranger Things. So all you motherfuckers are locked in an airtight contract, kind of like Shuddy with those Lone Wolf and Cub movies. They filmed all 6 of those motherfuckers back to back. That little toddler, the cub, the titular cub, doesn't age a goddamn day across 6 movies. They could have done that with Stranger Things.
Yeah, probably should have.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
That's a decent rant. I don't mind it.
And I'll say, I'm a little exhausted of talking shit. Let's hand the reins over to somebody else and get a few
voicemails. Yay!
Before we say goodbye. Why are you trembling, Shuddy?
I don't know. I just it's been a while since we've heard from the attorney, and I'm just puckering my butthole for if that happens. Is all.
Wow.
Every time we go to the voicemail thing now, I'm concerned what kind of thrashing he's gonna give me.
Oh God, I'm puckering. I'm puckering. I don't think I see his number.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, you can release. You can gently unease your butthole kegels. Let's now the true test. Does this play through the iPad speakers or into the podcast recording equipment?
Oh, you're gonna have to unplug and plug back in.
I know. Damn it!
We all knew.
Hey, Kevin. It's T-Bone. I'm going to make this quicker because
T-Bone.
Bad last time. Anyway, love you guys. All you Shuddy, Geoff. Anyway, I went on a date the other night. I took this girl on a date. I went to the bathroom, and I was taking a whiz in a bathroom, and you know when you're peeing and stuff, your other side is a little bit more lax.
What?
Just like when you're pooping.
He's pushing, so I understand what he's saying.
Okay, so I don't know if I've ever noticed that when I start peeing, my butthole lets its guard down. I know when I take a shit...
you don't ever feel like when you're peeing, if you're pushing real hard to pee quickly, you don't feel like some tension in your butt?
I pushed hard to pee faster one time in my life, and it hurt my penis, and I haven't done it since.
I can't believe that's true. Geoff, do you understand what T-Bone is?
Are we sure it's
alluding
T-Bone?
To?
I thought T-Bone was married. Like he's going out on dates with girls. I don't feel like this is the same T-Bone, Buffalo T-Bone, which I guess isn't really the point of what you're saying, but I'm a little confused on you're saying your dick hurts once you try to push out poop. That's happened to you before, Kevin?
No. No. I've in the past been taking a piss and urgently wanted to get back to doing what I was doing before I was taking a piss. Maybe I was like at a party and I really wanted to get back and mix it up or whatever. So I'm pushing real hard. Because I'm pretty sure it was like a beer piss, so it was a drinking piss, which they tend to take their goddamn time. So I'm like, all right, if I push really hard and get the fucking power of a fire hose, this piss will leave my body quicker and I can get back out there. And it hurt. I was like, ow! Oh! And I stopped pushing, and I was just like, okay, note to self, just let my penis go at its own pace, or I could hurt my pee hole.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember like of a specific instance.
But as far as like when you're taking a pee with your butt being off its game, like I've said this a million times, when I poop, my dick definitely lets its guard down and I start peeing every time. But
if your stomach is a little churny, I can understand where he's going. All right, it's not every time.
Well, let's see if this is going where we all think it's going.
To pee, I was peeing, and I coughed a little bit, so I shit myself in the middle of this day. And we went out.
Okay, that's got to be As far as the way bad dates can turn out, outside of dying, shitting your pants has to be like the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
At that point, if it doesn't leak into your outside pants, do you just ditch the undies and free ball it the rest of the?
I think you sneak out the back door and just ghost this girl forever.
Run the risk of answering questions of why you went commando.
Well, that's certainly a card to keep in your hand. I would also argue another way is to, if it's not a big shart, and it did stain a little bit on the underwear, to just hope that it doesn't smell. And then
so you don't ditch the underwear at all. There's no part of this
the woman.
This scenario where you're ditching the underwear, Kevin.
Well, I don't know. I'm saying you could also just try and ride it out. And if she wants to eat your butt later on, if you're having the world's best first date, you say, you know what? I'd like to get to know you a little bit better before we go there. Or if you're just even worried about taking your pants and underwear off and her seeing the doo-doo stain, you could just use the same exact line. Look, baby, I don't want to rush things. I just want to get to know you.
I don't know what the success rate would be on this, but there's no way anyone who shit their pants on a date has gotten laid on that same date. There's no way that that has to be a 0% conversion rate.
I mean, if we're talking about a full log falling out of your ass, like you completely evacuate your bowels, yeah, you are dead.
You can argue that the damage is done. If you can clean it up, then all right, I guess you're good.
I'm picturing if any bar bathroom has a window, it's one of those rectangles that are really high up in the ceiling. You pry that motherfucker open, you stand on the seat, and you jump out of there like that building's on fire, and you just run for the hills, pants full of shit. Yeah. That girl asks you what happened, you're like, oh, I'm gay.
Even if you don't have one of those windows, just sprint from the bathroom door out the fucking door. You run past her, just taking off.
I thought you were going to say just run headfirst into the wall where a window would be.
No.
And then you just knock yourself out, and then when you come to, be like, oh my God, what happened to you? You were in here for so long. I was worried. I don't know. Someone hit me over the head with a bat and put a whole bunch of shit in my pants.
Someone attacked me, and I don't know. When I was out of it, I must have shit myself. I don't know, but man, they need to get that guy off the streets.
Yeah, did you see any deranged lunatics run out of the bathroom with a bat while I was in here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was Asian or something. He was speaking some language in it. Cable guy. I think it was Asian. He was speaking a language, and it was Asian.
Man, it's been a long time since I've seen Cable Guy, I guess.
That was a random reference. I don't know. Just make up a profile and throw it onto that fucking mystery human who doesn't exist. I couldn't continue with that date.
Even if it was just a little short, you're out.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I could essentially say that I shit my pants. Because that's what he's talking about. He's confirming that he shit his pants. I couldn't shit my pants and keep my game face on. There's no, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm definitely off my game. You're definitely not. I'm not putting my best foot forward for the rest of that date. There is a chance I could squeak out a victory and put on enough of a performance where she doesn't know about the pants pooping and wants to go out on a second date with me. You're fucking playing with fire.
That's the only victory to be salvaged.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not even hugging.
I mean,
fuck that.
We're only 44 seconds into a 3-minute voicemail.
Oh, geez.
Oh, baby.
I got to know how this plays out.
Yeah, maybe he murdered this girl.
To dinner and all that, but at this point, we're at this bar. There's a dive bar. The dive bar, and it had a bathroom that only had a toilet. The urinal was bagged and there was trash and all that, but there was no stalls anyway. So I pooped myself in the middle of the day. I just shoved my foot underneath the door to come in, and I had to wipe myself down and clean myself up.
Yeah.
And other people are trying to get into the bathroom at the same time. And, yeah, I put myself, I had to like wipe my ass as people are trying to come into the bathroom, and there's no locks on the door, so I had to like lock the door with my foot wedged underneath the door because it swings in towards me. And yeah, and anyway, I feel like that made me a legitimate part of the Puminati.
Wow.
But
Oh yeah. I mean, shitting your pants on a date is a fast track to a Puminati membership for sure.
Fair enough. You don't need to go that hard to get into the Puminati,
Yeah.
but fair enough.
The vetting process is really minimal. We don't need anything that drastic.
But now, moving forward, if you want to get into the Puminati, you need to shit yourself on a date. Like that's how you get in. He's risen the bar.
Yep. Everybody else is grandfathered in. Newbies, you have to poop yourself on a date.
Oh,
I love you guys. Just wanted to share that with you. Anyway.
Well, thank you for sharing.
I'll probably hit
Girl's
it
dead
down the road, but I fucking love you guys. Shuddy, you're a weirdo with all the action figures and stuff, but I fucking love you. Geoff, you're dumb as shit, but I fucking love you. And
yeah,
you're
I
really
didn't shit my pants on a date.
actually on fucking point. And Kevin, I've loved you since Come Tard, and you know I've loved the Jason Ellis show, you know, back before the Raw Dog days, and you know, long time. But Kevin, you've been a huge part of Jason Ellis, and that's where I learned your.
It's true. I am an icon of the pants shitting community.
You really are. Does Rent know how much you've shit your pants as an adult?
She has to.
How does she has to? What do you mean she has to? How does she know?
I am of the mindset that on our first date, she found out that I was a podcaster. She's an avid podcast listener, so I know she immediately went back and listened to some episodes. She Googled me. She saw the video of me dropping in on Bam's half pipe in a thong, and like she saw the video of me getting my bare nutsack shot with a salt shotgun on Twitter. All this stuff before the second date. And she even told me on the second date, she was like, I was honestly on the fence of whether I was going to show up tonight or not after kicking over all those rocks.
Asked her about that again? Does she still?
I don't bring it up just on the off chance that she hasn't been listening, and then it puts it in her head like, oh yeah, I should go back and listen to more episodes. But she was referencing stuff, and I'm like, God, you know, it would really mean a lot to me if you didn't listen to my podcast. I'm the one person that's going to try and talk away listener counts. Please don't listen. And she's like, all right. But I'm...
subscribe and download.
She told one of her friends that we were with a couple weekends ago, that they were like, oh, so what's your podcast about? And she just butt right in. She was like, oh, it's about like pooping and farting. I was like, oh man, she's listened to a lot of episodes.
Did she say it with pride though?
Not necessarily, but her friends' eyes lit up, and I knew that I hit on something. And they were like, tell me more. And she was like, did you know his listeners are called the Puminati? And then she burst out laughing, and I was like, fuck yeah.
God. Now all that person needs to do is shit themselves on a date, and they can join.
Shit, what was I?
About her listening to the show?
Damn it, I know, but I had a specific question.
Okay, she led something on. She mentioned something to me a couple weeks ago that led me to believe she's heard that I jerk off kneeling down.
What did she say that led you to believe that?
It was something about like...
So I hear you jerk off kneeling down.
No, it was like a question about me jerking off, and it was something like, do you put napkins in front of you, or do you go in front of the toilet? And I feel like you wouldn't ask that question to somebody unless you knew they beat off on their knees, right?
I don't know.
You
should have said, wait, do you know that I jerk off on my knees?
No, again, I'm always going to try and play the off chance that I'm... that. Like,
did you hear that
I'm
podcast or something?
Then she'd be like, wait, no, what are you talking about? Wait, you jerk off on your knees, you fucking weirdo?
Oh, man.
No, I remember what I was going to ask.
Okay.
Were we successful in convincing your family member to stop listening?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I know that there were some family
How many
members.
people are you trying to get to not listen to this podcast?
Dude, a lot. And I know I'm probably hurting our numbers, but I also have to worry about my personal life. And
I'm out here just telling everyone queef or no queef. And
Geoff is turning down his work assignment because he has to record queef or no queef. It didn't pull a punch on what it's called. He's like, sorry, can't do it. I've got to record this podcast I do called Queef or No Queef.
A Friday Super Bowl content planning meeting was no good for me because I had queef or no queef. Like, no, we can push that shit until Monday, dude.
Super Bowl's not going anywhere.
I mean, 2 weeks away, dude. We'll kick that can down the street.
You don't have to be that fucking honest, Geoff. I mean, for Christ's sake, you could say,
what we do.
I have a cold. I got COVID again. There are ways out of this. You don't have to tell your employer that you have a show called Queef or No Queef.
He's a cool dude. Maybe he'll subscribe. I mean, I don't know. We could use more Puminati. He just got to shit his pants when he's out with his wife.
Yep, that's true. The bar has been risen.
Yeah, we've got to change the $5 tier to say that $5 plus evidence that you've shit your pants.
Yeah, photo proof of poopy drawers.
And we think this was T-Bone. I don't know if this is T-Bone.
There's 20 seconds left.
Kevin, text me the area code.
Okay.
And I can confirm if it's T-Bone or not.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to hit play for the rest of it.
Your podcast, and I love you, brother. I really do love you, and I really do. I think I have solidified myself in the Puminati. So now I'm not T-Bone anymore. Now I'm like bathroom shit stain something.
Bathroom shit stain something doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
So that's not T-Bone.
This is a mystery T-Bone? We have 2 T-Bones now?
We must.
Oh. Yeah, we could have 2. That's not the
this
T-Bone.
One's from Colorado, not New York.
Yeah, his voicemail's kind of low on my end. Is that for everyone?
No.
Yeah, it's just Zoom audio being weird, probably.
Gotcha.
All right, well.
Yeah, we got to think of another nickname. We don't do nicknames like the Ellis crew does.
Yeah,
you guys' nicknames are on point.
Yeah, we don't have wolf knives, but I mean, if you want, you could be bathroom shit stain guy or something. Whatever that other one was. All right, let's. We got time for a few more. Let's get some more voicemails in.
Hey, MSPH. This is Satan again.
Oh, no.
I heard what y'all said, what you thought I said, but that's not what I said. What I said was, I want Shuddy's nose to join this dick.
Nostril fucking?
Not Kevin.
Okay.
But Shuddy. You can sit here in the throne with me. I have one right next to mine. Made of nothing but He-Man toys.
This doesn't sound very enticing for me.
Shortly, Shuddy.
What the fuck?
I see you.
What the fuck? All right, Satan, ladies and gentlemen.
Round of applause for Satan.
Satan wants to boink Shuddy Boy's nostrils, apparently. All right. Everybody's got their kinks. Who are we to shame you?
Only his second weirdest voicemail today.
Hello, Mad Scientist Party Hour. I think you guys are wrong about Arnold Schwarzenegger. The best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie ever, in my opinion, is
Eraser.
Last Action Hero. Kevin, I think you said you didn't understand the movie when it came out. I was 9 years old when that movie came out. I think you were older than me. So, what does that mean? I understood it. It's the best. It's the
Oh, look out. We got a fucking Mensa candidate over here.
best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie ever. I love it so much. It's amazing. Mad Scientist Party Hour. Also, I'm listening to, what the fuck did I just watch? From this one.
Always the same time frame.
Jack Frost.
It's weird to go to a Christmas movie.
Oh, no, he's just giving peeks behind the paywall of what the fuck did I just watch with Jack Frost. And that's the voicemail. It just ended. All right.
I definitely think that was. I would definitely bet on that being Joel Bong.
Sounded like Joel Bong.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I was 10 when Last Action Hero came out, and I think, that did go over my head. I wasn't going in expecting like a commentary on action films and it being completely over the top. I was just like, wow, this is just weird. This is so weird.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it when it first came out either.
I did like it more when I rewatched it as an adult, but holy Christ, that kid sucks. I know I'm just repeating myself. I've mentioned that many times in the show that I don't particularly like that kid they cast in Last Action Hero, but definitely more fun than the first time I watched it. That's for damn sure. I mean, but as far as the best Schwarzenegger movie, I mean, you think Last Action Hero is better than Terminator 2?
Yeah, it's clearly Terminator 2, Predator. Right? Those are one and two. And then the list, I guess you can argue about everything but after that.
I mean, the first Terminator is a contender. Running Man's a contender. Total Recall is a contender.
Yeah, but Running Man and Total Recall are not. Those are fun and beloved for nostalgia more than merit, I think.
I'll honestly say I saw Total Recall for the first time in my life way later than I should have. I might have actually been a legal adult the first time I saw.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I think I saw it when I was like 5 years old.
Yeah,
Dude.
I saw it as soon as it was on video or HBO.
Yeah, I didn't. And the first time I watched it, I remember being like, okay, yeah, that was all right. But three tits. I mean, epic moment. I mean, that's
as a small child seeing three breasts, it was fucking mind blowing.
Oh God, I got two boners. But I was at Best Buy a couple months ago, and I saw they had a Steelbox 4K edition of Total Recall. It was like fucking $10 or something, and I was like, yeah, the easiest decision I've made all month. $10.
And it was the Colin Farrell.
No, it was the
Total
right
Recall.
one. And I was like, I'm watching this motherfucker on 4K today. And I had never enjoyed Total Recall so much. I loved every fucking second of it. And I've always been like, yeah, Total Recall's good. But that was the first time I was like, okay, Total Recall is absolutely fucking epic, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it's clearly Terminator 2, and I can listen to Predator, and I can listen to Terminator because, I mean, Terminator kicks ass, but like really, it's T2 than everything else. I mean, Last Action Hero, I like it a lot more than you do, but I wouldn't put it in in that conversation.
No, I mean, even True Lies is above Last Action Hero.
That's hard. That might not be true.
I mean,
I'll have to watch Last Action Hero again and give you my educated opinion.
Where do you
so
stand
if I
on that
remember
take?
this correctly, me and Kevin are Team True Lies, and you don't like True Lies at all, right? Shuddy?
No, it's not that I don't like it at all. It's that I don't think it's as good as you think it is.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. No, I would take True Lies over Last Action Hero, and I think it's an awesome movie. I really like Tom Arnold and Bill Paxton in that.
Yeah. Great
Arnold,
supporting cast.
Of course, Arnold kicks ass, but I've always been on the idea or the opinion that Tom Arnold's underrated. Didn't The Hole have him on? I think they did.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sandwiched in between Matthew McConaughey and Neil Tyson DeGrasse or whatever.
I mean, I've met Tom Arnold a couple of times, and he's an intense dude, but I'm a fan.
Oh, you've met him? Was he nice?
Yeah. Yeah, he's super nice.
Okay, cool.
All right. How are we doing on time? All right, we can do one or two more voicemails. Let's see what this human. Oh, yeah, I already saw the preview. I know who this is.
This is Pseudo Shuddy.
Whoa. But breaking character.
Hello. I'm using my real voice now. It is January 25th, 2022. If I see you in the streets, fucking Uber stank is better than fucking Tool. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm gonna knock you out, son.
Oh, baby.
I don't know about that. Shuddy Boy might knock you out and then skank all over your corpse.
Fucking sucks cocks.
In
Great.
hell.
We got you saying stupid shit like that. We got Kevin actually trying to get people to not listen.
Gave me the option of listening to Tool or never being able to hear again, I would give them my eardrums willingly.
Oh, dang. Take that, Pseudo Shuddy.
Maynard's pissed.
All right, let's do one more.
He kind of Pseudo Shuddy kind of sounded like that guy that was freaking out next to me at the Tool concert.
It might have been.
Gary, let's fucking go.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mad Science Party Hour. Canada Ken calling here. Just listened to today's show, and you guys were talking about, I'm terrible with actor and actress names. Her last name was Woodley, hairy armpits, dating Aaron Rodgers. Anyway, Geoff, you were saying how you thought she was hot. You rated her an 8, which it's a little high. She's not as ugly as the other guys were saying, but, you know, a solid 6.5. Anyway, I got a question for you, Geoff. You're alone with this broad, getting heavy, clothes coming off with her. She puts her noodle in her mouth. You're like, oh, I'm going to return the favor. And you peel off her panties and you go down on her.
Man, Canada Ken's sexy talk is just unmatched, huh?
This is
Canada
awesome.
Ken is
I'm
crushing
down.
it.
So far, I'm in.
Yeah, you're currently slamming your noodle in her mouth.
I feel like she's gonna pull out a dick, and I'm like, well, what do you do then? Well, I go home.
Like, yeah, you had your noodle in her mouth and you peeled off her panties because they were fucking glued on or something.
She pulls out a dick that's bigger than yours. What do you do? well, I go home angrily. Actually,
I of course suck it with my asshole.
And felch it.
Oh, all right, that's fair. I used that pretty recently.
Blow.
And a big throbbing wiener pokes out. So what do you do?
I already answered it.
You suck it?
Do.
You're already hot and heavy. I don't think you're gay for something.
Yeah, I mean, Geoff, you already have a boner.
Yeah.
You might as well put a penis in your mouth, right?
Yeah, that would pretty much ruin my boner, let me tell you.
Fucking it at that point. Because really, you went in thinking she was a girl. It's up to you, man. What are you going to do? Any questions? Luke and Kathy called in on that episode as well. I wondered if If she's listening,
Hey, Geoff, would you suck pooping Kathy's dick?
maybe she can call in and answer this. You think she's ever had a splashback facial? I don't know if you remember what that is. That's when you're watching your poop in the reflection of the water, and the water splashes up between your legs and hits you in the face after you're done. Splashback facial.
How could we forget?
Anyway, have a good day, guys. Thanks for keeping me company.
Yeah, the term Canada Ken is famous for coining, the splashback facial. You know, like everybody does, when you stare into the calm reflection of the water, the toilet water, to watch your asshole spit a turd out, and then it splashes you in the face when it makes contact. Duh.
I wonder if Canada Ken was part of the Canada Truck Drivers Rebellion or demonstration against anti-vax mandates.
Well, I mean, there were only like 17 of them, so I don't like the odds.
I would say at least 13 of them listen to the Mad Scientist Party Hour. And let me just be the first one to say, we stand in solidarity with you.
Oh, shut up, Geoff.
You're listeners of this podcast. I appreciate the listeners of this podcast, unlike Kevin, who tries to steer people away from listening to this podcast. But Canada Ken, no, I'd just go home pretty mad and be like, wow, she really duped Shailene Woodley really duped me with that dick.
Man, the hairy pit should have been a dead giveaway.
For real. I didn't see that coming. Literally. Did not expect her to pull out a weenus.
Yep, you didn't get Geoff to suck a dick there, but nice try.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you everybody who called in. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. We truly appreciate our time together. And if you need more and you'd like to check out some of the amazing content that's behind the paywall, please don't let all the Joe Rogans and the Cum Towns have all the fun. There's got to be room for us smaller guys, right? Patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. We're just fucking getting started. 4 years worth of content to go right to your goddamn ear hole. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. And if you haven't done so, if there's whatever platform you use to listen to us allows you to subscribe and rate, please do. That's also a big help for us smaller guys. And our YouTube, if you want to watch these videos, our full episodes up on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Help the algorithm, as they might say. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Geoffrott Records.
And at MSPH Podcast on both Twitter and Instagram. If you'd like to be a part of voicemails, yay, all you have to do is call 201-472-0139 and leave a message after the beep, or you can just shoot your emails to madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com. If you are a golf gambling enthusiast, Bet Slippin' Podcast.
Yeah, I haven't even started golf yet. Mostly it's NBA right now, but I should be starting golf. I don't know if I can get it this week, maybe next week, but either way, sports gambling. Come check out your boy at Bet Slippin' Podcast. Thanks for the plug, Kevin.
Do it up. All right, everybody, thank you for listening. But until next time, something.